Welcome back to Dad's Book Reviews. I'm Kevin.
I'm Don.
And I'm sure we have a number of books this month.
We do. Our next book is Battle Mage Farmer by Seth Ring. The series type is Isekai Fantasy. There are 9 books in the series, and I think it's finished.
Seems like it's finished.
It seems like it's finished with the last book.
I don't think I'm going to read any more.
There are 412 to 460 pages in each book. This is a world of magic, and it's been broken and decimated by war. Once the two sides figured out they could bend magic to use it in warfare, the result was utter devastation. The most powerful magic users wiped out entire kingdoms with a snap of their fingers. And then, of course, they began to ruthlessly campaign to wipe out their enemies' magic users. They did it by assassination, by poison, by any means that they could find, until finally the world leaders realized what was happening, and the majority of the magic knowledge had been burned away. And what little was left was jealously guarded by a handful of surviving mages who used it to rule over the world. Now, John Sutton was isekai'd into this broken world, the victim of a mass summoning that brought dozens of terrified earthlings to a world of endless war. And he was thrown into that war with no training. And he has been a soldier for 10 excruciating, horrific years, and watched and participated as the world is being destroyed. And he's fed up with it all. He is now retired from a decade of brutal war, and he wants nothing more than a pastoral life while he does his best to stem the steady increase of his doom points before they reach 100. When they reach 100, it's signaling the start of the end of the world. The system is like an unwelcome and unhelpful nag for the few earthlings that are still alive, and acting like game prompts to give them quests to save the world with no explanation or training on how to do it. They just get this quest, say, go do this. And his latest quest is to become a farmer. And he is retired, has been bequeathed a farm on the outskirts of the empire as kind of a thanks for his service to the empire. But no matter where he travels or how far he travels, it's impossible to escape the war's devastating effects on the world. Bandits, suspicious townfolk, mysterious pair of siblings, and a secret that lurks in the mountains all threaten John's peace. It will take all of his considerable power to keep from burning everything to the ground, because he is secretly a powerful fire mage and a royal knight trying to disappear as a lowly farmer. The book was good. I gave it a 9. It was very good. Violence, HV, violent incidents of high intensity. Profanity, 8. There's no profanity. G, there's no offensive sexual content. And I rated it for teens.
Okay, and why'd you give this one a 9?
Once again, everything's too perfect for one guy. He's a good guy, and he just does everything right, and everything around him falls into place. And it was a fun story to read. It wasn't great enough to be a 10.
I also read this story. I enjoyed the story, but I found the story started to suffer after about book 4 or 5.
It got too big. It got brought in other worlds, and it got too big. About book 6, I think, is where I felt like this is work now to read.
And about book 9, I was like, I'm not. If he comes out with another one, I'm not going to read it. And it's definitely one of those ultra powerful guy, and then anybody he faces, he takes him out.
I rated the last 3 books as 8s rather than 9, but the series itself was a 9.
Yeah, I enjoyed the series. I would definitely recommend reading through book 4 or 6. After 6, it gets a little bit routine.
I agree.
But it's good. If you're into overpowered characters, it was good.
Some of these books were recommendations by our viewers. Thank you for recommending them. I've looked at most of the ones that have been recommended, and I've reviewed some of them, not all of them.
Hopefully you'll find something you want to read.
Happy reading.